This year, in weekly competition, over 200 performers competed in 8 categories. They gave the performance of a lifetime to make it to the top. Tonight, these professional judges will make the final decision, and every vote is worth up to $100,000. Entertainment capital of the world, it's the 1990 Star Search Finals. Tonight, going for $100,000 each, female vocalist Angela Teak takes on Debbie Lee. Dancers Fusion Challenge in effect. Male vocalist Jimmy Hopper meets Harry Bradford. Comedian Anthony Griffin matches wits with Michael Collier. And TV spokesmodel Debbie James faces Bobby Brown. In band competition, Little Texas against Mad About Plaid. In junior competition, Katrina Abrams against Christopher Eason. And Team Christine Marquez faces Chad Mullins. Stand by for the Star Search Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, to host this night of nights, Ed McMahon.
Good evening. Thank you. Hello. Hi, Joey. Hi, gang. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Good evening. Welcome to Star Search Finals. Now, you can imagine there are a lot of nervous people waiting to compete. But first, I want to introduce you to the man who had the Star Search dream 7 years ago. He also had the concepts for some other great ones: Solid Gold, Entertainment Tonight, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, Run Away with the Rich and Famous, and the new hit series for this fall, Preview, The Best of the New. Here to present the Star Search prize money is the president of Telerep, Mr. Al Massini. Hi, Al. Good to see you. Thank you, Al. My big question is, have you signed the checks?
Ed, they're all ready to be cashed, and I have over $600,000 worth of checks here for the winners of tonight's competition.
You know, I cannot believe this is 1990 Star Search already. I remember introducing the very first male vocalist.
Not only has the 7th season leaped by, but this program marks a milestone for Star Search. I'm proud to announce that tonight is our 200th episode.
Did you hear that? How about that, boys and girls, huh? You know, it's incredible. Over the years now, if my math is right, we've given away $10.5 million. Is that right?
That's right. And even more good news, we'll be back in September with an 8th season.
How about that, folks? All right. I think we're ready to make some dreams come true tonight. I'll take the checks briefly and give them to Price Waterhouse, okay? Good to be with you. Congratulations. The 90 finals will begin right after this. Thanks, Al. Thank you. We begin with the female vocalist. First up is a very talented lady from Los Angeles. Welcome the $100,000 style of Angela Teak.
Loving that man of mine. Tell me he's lazy and tell me he's slow. Tell me I'm crazy and maybe I know I can't help loving that man of mine. And when he goes away, that's a rainy day. But when he comes back, the day is fine. The sun will shine. Then come home as late as it can be. Oh, without him, ain't no home to me. I just can't help loving and loving. I just can't help loving that man
Thank you, Angela. Let's introduce the second $100,000 finalist. She's from Boston, Massachusetts. Please welcome Debbie Lee.
Something more than this. Why would I turn away? You are the answer, and now I realize, how can this heart survive when every breath I take is for
Thank you, Debbie. The stars are out and shining tonight. Who's the grand champion going to be? Angela Teak or Debbie Lee? Good luck to both of you. Another reason we're celebrating our 200th episode tonight can be attributed to the glamorous spokesmodels we've discovered over the past 7 years. Tonight's two finalists are as glamorous as ever, wearing a 90s fashion by Sherry Hill Designs with precious jewels by Veni Vici Rodeo Drive. Welcome round one champion, Debbie James. Hi, Debbie. Hi, darling. Welcome back to Star Search. Now, tell me, what has your appearance on Star Search meant to you?
Well, there's so many cherished memories that I hold dear to my heart through the past few months that I've been appearing on the show. But the most important thing that I've gained is the opportunities through the show. I've been hosting the John Elway Show back in Denver. I've traveled all over the world on the Bob Hope USO tour, many other things. I've landed many national commercials, and recently just was named the Wrangler Girl, the National Wrangler Girl.
Okay, Wrangler Girl, let's see you in action right now. We're going to see your most important Star Search fashion video right back here. Thank you, Debbie. Very nice. We'll find out the winner at the end of the hour. What's coming up?
Coming up, it's the dance competition as the finalist fusion compete with In Effect for the $100,000 grand prize. And 12-year-old singing sensations Katrina Abrams and Christopher Eason keep the competition hot on the Star Search 90 finals. The celebration continues.
Tonight we present the Best New Junior and Teen Star Awards, each worth $20,000. First up, the junior vocalist, the round one champion, dominated the competition. Tonight, she takes on the round 2 challenger. From West Hills, California, welcome back 12-year-old Katrina Abrams.
One bright and guiding light that taught me wrong from right, I found in my mother's eyes. One fairy tale she told, a street all paved with gold, I found in my mother's eyes. Just like a wandering sparrow, a lonely soul, I walked the straight and narrow to reach my goal. Like
That's why Katrina Abrams won the round 1 competition. Next, you'll see why the junior vocalist competition in round 2 was won by this 12-year-old. From Midwest City, Oklahoma, welcome back Christopher Eason.
And I have no more of this moping around. I'm tired of you putting yourself down, 'cause in spite of all you've been through, I still believe there's a winner in you. Sometimes you can see it at the tip of your mind, but can't focus enough time. Let the wind take you to another before you discover there's a winner, there's a hero, there's a
Thank you, Christopher. Big talent from Little Stars. While the judges vote, let's talk to our stars of tomorrow. I understand some wonderful things have been happening to you since you started on Star Search.
Yes, well, I sang with Lou Rawls in the Lou Rawls Parade of Stars, the UNCF telethon.
Right.
And my family and friends are really excited, and I want to say hi to a couple of people right now. Aaron, Rashawn, Ashley, and Senna, and everyone else. Hi.
Hi. Now, what will you remember most about Star Search?
Well, all the people here at Star Search are very nice working with, and they're nice people. And also I have a message from you from Oklahoma. The people from Oklahoma has been telling me to tell you that they've been waiting for their $10 million for 10 years, and they haven't received their $10 million yet, and they want their $10 million now.
All right. Boy, he got me. Okay, good luck to both of you, all right? We'll find out the results of the $20,000 grand prize later. All right, we need to make some room for the dancers. And one team needs to make some room in their bank account for $100,000 extra. The first set of finalists is a team of 5 from Las Vegas, Nevada. John, Kim, Robin, Stephanie, and Alan are Fusion. The round 2 finalists are a team from New York City. Welcome, In Effect. Thank you, In Effect. Both dance finalists showing us true championship routines right there. Who will win the $100,000 grand prize? Fusion or In Effect? Good luck to all of you. Debbie.
This is the night of Star Search champions, and this is Star Search 90.
The ultimate decisions tonight are being handed down by a special panel of entertainment industry professionals. Let's meet them right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his 7th appearance as judge on the finals, a legend in the music industry as well as top television producer and host, Dick Clark. International actress, singer, and dancer for stage, screen, and television. She was recently named Las Vegas Female Star of the Year, Juliet Prowse. Legendary recording and concert star whose million sellers include Tie a Yellow Ribbon, knocked 3 times in Candida, now appearing at the Las Vegas Hilton, Tony Orlando. From MTV to Entertainment Tonight to Solid Gold, currently co-hosting the syndicated series Inside Video this week, Nina Blackwood. World-renowned beauty expert, hairstylist to the stars, and also author of the best-selling book, Jose Hebert, Beyond Hair. Please welcome Jose Hebert. President of Larimar Television, America's leading producer of programs to network television and syndication, David Salzman. Actor, singer, songwriter, and television correspondent, also co-host on the Lou Rawls Parade of Stars, ladies and gentlemen, Clint Holmes. International recording star whose hits include The Way You Do the Things You Do and Higher and Higher. She recently released her 13th album, Rita Coolidge. President of the Casting Society of America, responsible for the casting of such movies as Back to the Futures 1, 2, and 3, and Bird on a Wire, starring Mel Gibson and Goldie Hawn, Mike Fenton. Vice President of Casting at the William Morris Agency, one of America's most prestigious talent agencies, Jeff Witches. The judges will vote for one performer only in each category.
Next, the male vocalist finalist. Going first for $100,000 is the talented singer from Palm Springs, California. Here's Jimmy Hopper.
Mother, we miss you. Can you tell me way up there what's going? Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Oh, and brother, there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Yeah. Picket lines, picket signs, don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. Everybody says we're wrong, oh, but who are they to judge us? Simply 'cause my hair's too long. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Picket lines, picket signs, don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see what's going on, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on.
Thank you, Jimmy. Remember that performance, judges, as we get ready for the next finalist. From Orlando, Florida, welcome Terry Bradford.
How can I convince you that what you see is real? Who am I to blame you for doubting what you feel? I was always reaching. You were just a girl I knew. I took for granted the friend I had in you. I was living for a dream, loving for the moment, taking on the world. That was just my style. When I looked into your eyes, I could see forever. The search is over. You were with me all the while. Living for a loving for the moment, taking on the world. That was just my style. When I looked into your eyes, I could see forever. The search is over. You were with me all the while. The search is over. You were with me all the
Thank you, Terry. Two more super performances from the male vocalists Jimmy Hopper and Terry Bradford. Good luck to both you gentlemen. It's time for the round one comedy champ to meet round two and go for the money. Two very funny people who are very serious about winning $100,000. Our first finalist is from Chicago. How about a championship hand for Anthony Griffin?
Thank you very much. My wife is here tonight for good luck. I enjoy being married, but if there's one tip I'll give any man thinking of marriage in the future, when it's time to buy your ring, whatever you do, go alone. You take your lady, I guarantee you not even Disney World will have anything that compares to the ride you'll be going on that day. You know? Women shop for the biggest rings possible. Well, that's nice, but I was looking for something more crystal ballish. You know? Me and we go on, our first stop is the generic section. Yes, I'd like to see the gold-filled ring for $12.99, please. And I heard there's a discount if I mention Star Search. I'm very careful with my money because my family never had enough money when I was growing up. And my brother always had to wear my hand-me-downs. He never had anything new. Even his childhood pictures were old pictures of me, you know. It's true. My father would tell him, Danny, this is you in 8th grade. I'm not in 8th grade yet. Well, this is what you're going to look like in 8th grade. And take a good look because these are the clothes you'll be wearing. You know. We couldn't afford to have a pet, which is great because I have a dog now and I hate it. People say dogs will lay down their lives for you. That's a lie. I had a fire in my house last year. My dog was the first one out the house. In fact, I didn't know there was a fire until he called me up on a payphone across the street. I'm running outside. I say, man, how come you didn't bark? Hey, you got a smoke alarm. I heard it. I love performing. I started out in college. I majored in theater. But we would only put on plays like Oklahoma, Annie, Get Your Gun, plays in which I couldn't showcase my talent. I just got tired of saying things like, mold biscuits, sir. You know? I was a butler in every play I was in college. I was a butler in plays that didn't even have butlers. I was a butler in West Side Story. People will run around, you know what Tony is? I don't know what Tony is. I know where the biscuits are. More biscuits? You know. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. The judges will review your performance now. We'll meet your competition. From Los Angeles, welcome the conscious comedy of Michael Collier.
Black check. 1 minute. Let's get a check. See how many blacks in the audience. Wait a second. Okay, there's a couple over there. No, I got a 3 black minimum. If there's not at least 3 blacks in the audience, I don't work. I'm sorry. It's in the contract, ladies and gentlemen. This subject tonight is racism. I'm starting with the Mexicans because Mexicans, just like black people, they struggle in this country to make it to the top. And they're doing good, too, aren't they? Yeah, they got their own phone company, Taco Bell. And black folks, wait now, I gotta talk about you, too. Jerry curls make me crazy. What kind of grown black man want his hair to look like Shirley Temple? Why do you think, even black people, why do you think they put that plastic on their couch? Once you get that Jerry curl chemical on there, it don't come out. And I hope the Europeans don't think I'm letting them off the hook. Europeans, that's what I call all you white folks. I had a white man's dream. Scared me. I dreamed that 2 wacky scientists kidnapped me, took me back to their laboratory, and zonked me with something they called the hunky ray. I ain't lying. Woke up the next morning, I had turned white. Yeah, got up, cut on hee-haw, couldn't find the beat, and ran out and bought Guns and Roses and played it loud. But I know a lot of you say, but Michael, you ain't said nothing about them Jews. Well, cause I'm half Jewish myself. That's right, half Jewish and half black. As a child, I was confused. I didn't know whether to steal it or buy it wholesale. Finally, I just said bump it and stole it from a wholesale warehouse. So, ladies and gentlemen, I joke about racism because racism is the joke. Every man is your brother. We are not separate from each other. Even the guys that call themselves skinheads, they're your brothers too. Sure, they're confused Nazis with a bad haircut, but they're still your brothers, and I say this to you. Take some time to be kind to your brother and kind to yourself, and may the hand of God be with us all. Good night.
Thank you, Michael. Very funny routines from our comedy finalists, Anthony Griffin and Michael Collier. You'll all know the answer at the end of the hour. Good luck to both of you. Our next performer could be one of the lucky ones to also win $100,000 tonight. She's our second TV spokesmodel finalist who finally took over the round 2 competition. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, wearing a designer fashion by Stephen Yerrick, with precious jewels by Veni Vici, Rodeo Drive, here's Bobby Brown. Hi, Bobby. Welcome once again. This is old stuff to you. What has your appearance on Star Search meant to you?
Well, Star Search has been a huge stepping stone for my career, and I've been offered a lot of wonderful opportunities. But most importantly, I've met a lot of great people, and I've made a lot of new friends, and that means a lot to me because I don't get to go home that often to see my own family and friends back in Baton Rouge. So I feel like Star Search is kind of like a second home to me, and I'm really happy to be here.
We'd like to have you here in your second home. We're going to see you and see why Bobby Brown is a finalist tonight. Look at this.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You never take advice. Someday you'll pay the price. I know. I've seen it before. It happens all the time. You're closing the door. You leave the world behind. You're digging for gold. You're throwing away a fortune and feelings, but someday you'll pay. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love.
Thank you, Bobby. Very nice. We'll find out the $100,000 champion at the end of the show. What's coming up?
Still to come on the Star Search Finals, the band competition, as Little Texas from Nashville, Tennessee challenges Mad About Plaid from Canada.
And 17-year-old Christine Marquez takes on 16-year-old Chad Mullins. It's a grand night of the champions.
The judges are listening. The record companies are listening. And the audience is listening. So let the band competition begin. First up, singing a song they wrote, get ready for Little Texas.
It never has been easy, but now I hardly think of you at all. But when I think of you, and I remember what we had, and the day I left, and the way I left, and the tears in your eyes. One blue moment doesn't mean that I still wanna be with you. If it only lasts a moment, tell me why does one blue moment last so long? Oh, but when I think of you, and I remember what we had, and the day I left, and the way I left, and the tears in your eyes. One blue moment doesn't mean that I still wanna be with you. Oh, wonder where you are, where you are. It doesn't mean I don't wanna carry on. If it only lasts a moment, tell me why does one blue moment last so long? If it only lasts a moment, tell me why does one blue moment last so
That's Little Texas. 50,000 is one step closer for the next finalist as Star Search brings the unique sound from one of Toronto's best. Singing a song they wrote, welcome Mad About Plaid.
Penny and wishing well the other day, it didn't slide. I'm waiting for my life to change. I'm low on cash. I'm always low on cash. I don't walk on the line, I step on crack like I'm a model aboard a big black cat, and my knuckles are rough from knocking on wood. I'm praying to every god in the sky. Buddha is my ally, I think. Oh, Buddha, spend all my money on no one beat to end my reliance on Christian Science. Well, TMZ, ESP, they all have their crack at me, and my knuckles are raw from knocking on wood. My knuckles are raw from knocking on wood. Looking for a way out. I concentrate till my brain's turned blind to see. Looking for a way out. Searching for the nearest degree. Looking for a way out. Concentrate till my brain's turned blind to see. Looking for a way out. Searching for the nearest degree. Isn't this a marvelous dream?
The judges will now make their decision between Little Texas and Mad About Plaid. The results from Price Waterhouse within minutes. Bobby.
The night of champions continues. Stay and celebrate.
The Night of Champions continues with a very special category, Best New Teen Star of the Year, and a $20,000 grand prize. First, the very talented 17-year-old champ who won round one from El Monte, California. Here's Christine Marquez. Thank you, Christine. And now the new teen sensation who won round two from Columbus, Ohio, is 16-year-old, 6'5" Chad Mullins.
Oh, how you sparkle, and oh, how you shine. The blush on your cheeks is more than the wine, and he must do something that I didn't do. Whatever he's doing, it looks good on you. You look so good in love. You want him, that's easy to see. You look so good in love. Well, I wish you still wanted me. You look so good in love. You want him, that's easy to see. You look so good in love. Well, I wish you still wanted me. Yes, I wish you still wanted me. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad. Who will be the best new teen star of Star Search 90? Christine Marquez or Chad Mullins? Good luck to both of you. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, so let's get right to it. J.J. Conies and Gene Somerville from Price Waterhouse have the sealed envelopes and the checks. First up, Best Junior and Teen Stars and a check for $20,000.
The junior vocalist competition is between 12-year-old Katrina Abrams and 12-year-old Christopher Eason.
Junior vocalist champion, grand champion is Christopher Eason. Congratulations. Good luck, dear. Okay, Christopher.
Next, the best new teen star. The teen vocalist are 17-year-old Christine Marquez and 16-year-old Chad Mullins.
All right, teen vocalist winner is Chad Mullins. Good luck, Chad. Good luck to you. Okay, now the special $50,000 band competition from round two.
The challengers are from Nashville, Tennessee, Little Texas, and from Toronto, Mad About Plaid.
We're happy the band's returned to Star Search 90. The judges say the best new band is Mad About Plaid. Good luck to you. Good luck. Okay. Nice job. Good luck. Okay. Mad About Plaid. 24 weeks of strong and exciting competition ends now with the Grand Champion Awards and the $100,000. This is the big one.
First up, female vocalist Angela Teak against Debbie Lee.
The winner, Angela Teak. Good luck, darling. Good luck.
Next, the dance competition. The competitors are Fusion and In Effect.
For $100,000, the grand champion is Fusion. Nice job. Congratulations. Congratulations. Nice job.
In the male vocalist competition, it was Jimmy Hopper against Terry Bradford.
$100,000 goes to Terry Bradford. Congratulations. Good luck in your career.
In the comedy competition, the finalists are Anthony Griffin and Michael Collier.
$100,000. Grand comedy champion, Michael Collier. Good job. Good luck in your career.
Finally, the TV spokesmodel competition. From round 1, Debbie James. From round 2, Bobby Brown.
Our TV spokesmodel grand champion is Debbie James. Congratulations, Debbie. Good luck, Bobby. There you have it. Another exciting night on Star Search, a night of grand champions. I want to thank our judges and all of tonight's finalists. They are truly special and stars in their own right. Here are the grand champions. Each has earned the title Best New Star of 1990.
Female vocalist grand champion Angela Teak. Male vocalist grand champion Terry Bradford. Teen vocalist grand champion Chad Mullen. Junior vocalist grand champion Christopher Eason. Dance grand champion Fusion. Band grand champion Mad About Plaid. Comedy grand champion Michael Collier. And TV spokesmodel grand champion Debbie James.
Good night from Star Search 90, the world's greatest talent competition.
That's right, half Jewish and half black. As a child, I was confused. I didn't know whether to steal it or buy it wholesale.